What is up, gamers? We are so happy to bring you another Pizza Bake speedrun today. Now, if you've watched some of my videos in the past, you know that I was the first person to ever do this a few months back, about a year ago, I think today, where I ran through a game, I speed ran Double Dragon 2, and I also was cooking a pizza at the same time. Now, the rules here are simple. You have to put the pizza in, and you have to run through the game, and you can't eat the pizza until you are done with the game. Yes, that is true. So generally speaking, you want to pick a pizza that'll cook about the same time that you're expected to run the game. Now, last time I was playing Double Dragon 2, I'm going to be playing Contra today, so I don't know. I haven't tried to run through this game in quite some time, so I may be a little bit rusty. I'm super excited to do this. I think I'm going to try to make this a Friday night tradition. You know, after a long week of work, just come home or, you know, come into the game room, turn off my laptop for work, turn on my laptop for gaming, and let's get to it, right? So as you know anything about me, you know that I love pizza. I love old school video games, so why not mix the two? Now, I can't take full credit for the idea for this. I have to give a shout out to Aaron if you're watching, or if you'll be watching this in the future later when I upload it. But we came up with this idea in our Discord channel a while back, where it was like, hey, how do we combine all these awesome things together? And then the idea came to fruition where, hey, like I would run through a game, I would cook a pizza at the same time, and the rules are pretty simple. So you cannot start running the game until the pizza's in the oven. That's why I have a pizza cam right here, right below, so I can show you in real time if the pizza's getting burnt, if the pizza's cooking, everything that's going on with the pizza. You can also see a cam on me, and then also obviously the video footage for the game as well. So to make sure that we're showing every single 360-degree perspective of what's going on throughout this thrilling pizza bake speedrun that we're about to go on. So what happens? So I'm going to be running through Contra this time. I cannot eat the pizza until I am done running this game. So however long it takes me, if for whatever reason I run out of continues or I don't end up finishing Contra, I have a 5-minute penalty. I mean, I have to wait an additional 5 minutes before I can eat the pizza. Now, here are the rules. So essentially, I cannot eat the pizza until I'm done running the game. There's a 5-minute penalty if I don't finish the game. And I have to eat at least one piece of pizza, even if it's burnt, even if it's burnt to a crisp, even if it tastes like cardboard if it takes me a really long time to run through this game, I still have to eat at least one piece. Now, here's the other rules, or the other detail, other rules. So if for whatever reason, if I have a miraculous run and I go really fast, then I can let the pizza cook until the end, right? So if the suggested time for the cook is like 20 minutes, and let's say I finish the game in like 16, 17, 18 minutes, I can allow it to cook all the way through, because guess what? At the end of the day, I don't want food poisoning. It's not quite worth that. But on the other end, yes, I will 100% be punishing myself if I do not finish this game, and if I have to give myself a penalty, and or it takes me so long to finish this game that I'm going to end up with burnt pizza. So without further ado, I got the cam on below. You can see it right there. This is going to be the third ever attempt at a pizza bake speedrun that I know of. I've been the only person that has done the other two times. The first time was highly unsuccessful. Ended up eating very burnt pizza. The second time was successful, but it was still a little bit crispy. I am going with the Screamin Sicilian frozen pizza. It's one of my favorite kinds of frozen pizza. The suggested cook time is somewhere between 18-20 minutes. So I haven't played Contra in quite some time, so I was trying to pick a game that usually doesn't take me very long to beat. But then again, I haven't played Contra in a while, so this could get very dicey towards the end. And I have my live split set up too, so you can follow along to see about how long it's going to take me. So without further ado, I'm going to be muting my mic, going to throw the pizza in, and then getting started on this run. All right, guys, wish me the best of luck. And also, if you don't follow us already, make sure to follow the Chicago Retro Gamer on YouTube. Make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all the socials. So, and if you get inspired by this, make sure to share and tag your own pizza baked speedruns with us so we can share it as well. So with that, happy gaming, and let's get started. All right, the pizza's officially in. Let's get started, you guys. All right, so, here we go. We got this. Oh. My live split counter did not start. There we go. This does add a whole different level of like rushing and having to go through this game to it, because you might already be a little stressed out trying to speedrun a game like this, but like the fact that I know that pizza is on the line, oh my goodness, and I have to eat at least one slice of it. Now this game, if you're really, really good at it, you can run through this game pretty quickly. I'm pretty good at this game. I haven't played it in a long time. I got super excited last year when I was able to do a 0-hit deathless run. I don't know. I'm not expecting that. Definitely not to today. But if I'm able to get through the game in 20 minutes or less, I'll be super happy. So that probably means like allotting for maybe like 1 or 2 continues. The trick to this game, if you don't already know, is to kind of get the spread gun and just, never lose it. But I guess that also is kind of, like, it's kind of like saying just don't ever die, right? So it's easier said than done, needless to say. Hope you guys are all doing super good today. Want to give a shout out to all the people that have ever run SpeedRun Contra in the past. You guys all rock. Obviously, there are people that are much better at speedrunning this game than I am. I will never, ever say that I'm one of the best at this. In fact, I think the one run that I submitted that was my 0-hit run on speedrun.com was something like, I was in like the 200 or 300. So I needless to say, I wasn't super high up on the list. But that's all good. As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. TGI Friday, TGIF too. Hope you guys all had or at least, even if you didn't have a good week, hopefully you guys are ending it and able to enjoy your Friday. So I am sipping on some Diet Dr. Pepper. Or actually, no, not Diet Dr. Pepper, some Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar cherry flavored. So I'll be honest, this was on sale at Safeway. So I jumped at the opportunity to buy it. So it was one of those deals where like if you bought 3 of them, it was like I think it was like buy 2, get 1 free or something like that. So of course, you know me, always balling on the budget, hashtag balling on a budget. I had to buy that. My wife sent me out to pick up some sushi for her that she had ordered. So on the way there, I decided to go to the grocery store as well and pick up some pop. As you can tell, that I'm a Chicago transplant from. And I just realized my computer laptop battery is low. So, ooh, crap. This popped up. So let me hurry up and try to face this boss really quick. Of course you knew something was going to happen, right? All right, cool. So I know I plugged it in. So did I not? This is crazy. Oh my God. Of course something like this would happen. Oh man. All right, we're good. Oh my goodness. Of course, my laptop all of a sudden, what happened is I just got a new gaming MSI laptop. I actually love this laptop, but you know how the plug goes into the actual charger, goes into the wall, like, you know how simple electronics work, right? But for whatever reason, the one part of the plug had come out of the charger part, so had to fix that real quick. You know, it wouldn't be right if there wasn't at least some drama, right? In case you're wondering, this is in fact my favorite level in the game, my favorite stage, I should say. It's funny how they used to call everything stages back in the day, right? Instead of levels, stage this, stage whatever. I just think that this is such an ingenious and such like a creative stage that like I can't help but really like it. So, all right, cool. Let's keep on rocking and rolling. It's amazing how much of this game and this level I remember. Like if you've done this enough times, and you just, it's kind of old hat sometimes, you know. Well, not old hat to the point where like I could do this blindfolded or something, but definitely old hat where like I'm starting to, even though I haven't played this game in quite some time, I have played through this game enough to understand the anomalies and everything that, you know, fall into this game. Oh man, TGIF. I always feel like whenever I do speedruns, there's an additional pressure on, but this is even bigger because I'm doing it for pizza. How's the pizza looking, you guys? Let me look at it. Okay, so you can see it. In case you're wondering too, the Screamin Sicilian pizza I picked up is actually my favorite frozen pizza currently. I think it's better than Giorno's. I think it's better than pretty much anything else. It's really awesome. If you haven't tried it already, I picked up the Holy Pepperoni, and in case you're wondering too, like what the pizza is, I actually put it in the pepperoni is in the shape of CRG for Chicago Retro Gamers, so it did not come like that. So if you're hearing me Screamin Sicilian, that was a custom thing I did. That's not how they always come. So little extra, you know. For a longest time, I worked in. Oh, I'm surprised I did not get hit there. Okay, sweet. You gotta get lucky at least once or twice in these Contra runs, right? Like, if you're not getting lucky, then what are you doing? Also, I think I technically started the timer way late. It's because I didn't quite have the live split cursor highlighted or selected. So like so yeah, so when I pressed 1 to start it on the number pad, it did not start it. So it's something for me to learn for next Friday when I do this again. So this is the first time, not only am I playing, this is the first time me playing Contra for a very long time, but it's also the first time I'm doing a Pizza Bait speedrun. So I'm kind of like learning as I go through. So probably next Friday I'll be a lot smoother at all this, and maybe I'll even have cooler updated graphics. I made this layout pretty much in like 5 minutes. So like if you're used to me, like the kind of layouts I usually make, usually they're a little bit more intricate or a little bit more compelling than this one. But that's what happens when you work all day and you work a long week, and then you just get to the weekend and yeah, you type some words and you copy them over, right? Shout out to all my awesome creative, creative designer friends who probably could do a lot better job. It's kind of fun though, designing things. I've never been a super creative person in the sense that like I've never been artistically talented, but I've always really enjoyed doing creative things. So obviously like Pizza Bait speedruns. So like more like thinking creatively. And even for my job too, I have to always think creatively. Even though I work more like in a data and analytical field, it always helps to have creative problem solving skills. And why in the world am I talking about work right now? That's my, it actually worked out well. I'm surprised I was able to do that. The trick to that, in case you don't know it, is that you want to absolutely make sure that you're like killing all those guys that come across the screen. Otherwise you can be setting yourself up for a disaster. Oh my goodness, this is my least favorite boss of any of the bosses. It's just this is so nerve-wracking. Even with the spread rapid fire, that boss is still just a pain in the butt. So I was lucky to be able to get through him. So I'm not doing so bad. So what am I at right now? 8 minutes and 14 seconds. I'm at the 5th stage. So I'm not doing so bad. Okay, cool. This is by far, in my opinion, by far the hardest stage. So if I end up dying in this stage, I'm not gonna hold it too much against myself, or hold myself to too much of a super high standard, because this stage is absolutely crazy. Actually, when I remember I was a kid playing this stage, like I would just like keep on playing through the beginning parts of it over and over again, because it was just that hard. And I like really to do anything. I mean, for those people who play this game routinely, to be able to do anything in this game, you really just have to play parts of these stages like over and over and over again, just to memorize how things work, right? Like here, the things come, so the things come, so yeah, it was so descriptive. The things come, so oh man, the joy of racking your nerves trying to go through this game as fast as possible while also playing one of your favorite games of all time. Okay, that was really bad, actually. That could have been way worse, because I should have had him killed, or that big tank killed, before he was able to shoot at me that many times. But Knock on wood, I'm actually not doing that bad though. I haven't lost a life yet. I've been damaged. I technically got damaged by that fence in one of the best bases, but again, I'm not going for damageless. That's not a goal of mine. I've actually already been damaged technically by the fence, but obviously the less you die in this game, the less amount of time you take up. So, or at least that I know of. I don't know if there are any kind of, like death. Oh, I just died. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, well that's all good. I was technically like, the reason why I died there was because I was looking at the time. It is all good. I have plenty of life left. I have, I think, 2 continues. I actually don't remember how many continues you get in this game because I haven't used a continue in this game in a while. So, woohoo! There we go. That's how you do it. Ooh, we're at 10 minutes. Ooh, the cool thing about this pizza cam is that you get to see how burnt the pizza's getting. It looks like it's not burnt yet though, and I think the estimated time on this pizza is something like, I don't know, like 18 minutes. So like, I should, okay. Do I want to trade it for the machine gun? Yeah, I do. So this is where it sucks if you don't have the spread gun, because like, these areas are so much better, so much easier if you have the spread gun. But then again, I guess I am going to get 1-ups killing all these bad guys. So I mean, whatever. If you cared about getting 1-ups, this would be the place to care about it. I mean, you could just technically just keep on killing dudes. So, yep. The trick in this stage, I almost said level again, is to make sure you get the invisibility power-ups or items, whatever you want to call them, at the critical parts of this stage. That's really the critical part of every stage, is making sure you get the spread gun at the right time, and then also making sure you get the invisibility where you need it, because those 2 things are super needed. So, and honestly, I did not think I was, well, knock on wood, but I did not think I was going to be doing this well for not having played this game in a while, and kind of like going through the motions of, to playing this game. But I guess, like, honestly, like, I played this game a while back, and it was one of those games that oh yeah, that's right. I have, I almost stopped to pause there, but then I realized, yep, I have the invincibility, so you can just run through all these guys. This goes to show that you can be rusty even on a game if you've played, like, I probably played this game thousands of times, you can still be rusty. Now, this is a crazy boss if you've never played him before, the big robot. It's so easy to die here because, like, how he jumps and everything is like, oh, and I knew I was going to get hit there. I already knew. All right, this is going to be I knew I was going to, okay, there we go. I don't want to lose too many lives here. This goes to show, if you haven't played this game in a while, you can definitely 100% be rusty. All right. So this is the second hardest level or second hardest stage. And I keep on saying level. Second hardest stage in the game, in my opinion. The last stage, in my opinion, if you do it correctly, is the third hardest. I still think the snowfields is the hardest. But then again, I might be biased. The last stage isn't too bad, as long as you get the spread gun and you're kind of like, if you know your way around it, it's really not that bad. It's just not to be fooled by that very first big alien head that comes up. That big alien head is not the end boss. It's something that any newbie or any person who like first plays this game, like they get to the last stage, or and back in the day, like Nintendo games always had 8 stages, right? Or usually 8 stages. So yeah, if you were doing it for the very first time, oh, what? That was kind of BS. Whatever. Well, I have to use a continue. I'll try not to have to use a continue. You never know, though. That part totally gives me Double Dragon 2 vibes right here, with like the my least favorite level in Double Dragon 2, because it's the level where you actually have to not be able to jump and be able to use a flying knee. For those of you guys who don't know, Double Dragon 2 is my favorite NES game of all time. Contra, this game is a close second, though. Well, actually, I don't know if it's a close second. I really like Double Dragon 2. It's one of the games I actually tried to learn how to. I just effed that up. Oh, that sucks. Okay, that kind of sucks a little. Oh my goodness, I'm just gonna die on purpose. If you're wondering why I died on purpose, was to get the spread gun. Let's be honest, because it's worth. The spread gun is worth a life, 100%, especially in this level or stage. Level, stage, whatever. I'm not gonna be too harsh on myself for saying level instead of stage. All the purists out there are going to be trolling me for that, right? Oh my goodness, why did you call it this when it's obviously... And also this specific end boss to this stage is like, I was just going to say it's progressively harder if you don't have the spread gun. All right, this isn't impossible. Actually, I might have to lose. As long as I can get to the last stage, I'll be happy. There's one more, yeah. I always forget about... All right, so I'm going to have to run, and then... Oh, crap, there's... All right, it's almost there. It's almost there. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? Okay. This is part of the game. I got to continue, guys. I got to continue. It's all part of the love of the game. I did not think I was going to have to use a continue there, but hey, that's just... That's how it is. So we're at 16 minutes. All right. So the pressure is kind of on now. I don't want to be eating a burnt pizza. But you know what, guys? I think I got this, though. I think I got this. Gotta be positive at all times. For those guys that don't know me, I'm a super positive... Oh, my God. As I was just talking about being positive, and that happened, so... My goal now should just be to make it through this stage, so I can make sure to get to stage 8 with the alien's lair with at least one continue, and I'll be fine. I almost just killed myself there. It's why, I mean, it just goes to show how hard this game is. Like, if you mess up at any given point, you got to pay the price. Old school Nintendo hard, right? No room for the weak. No room for the people who need something to get good, right? Is that what the kids say now? There's so much lingo going on now in video games. Like, I don't really follow it that much anymore, but it is kind of funny when my wife and I and a few of our older friends went to like one of those gaming lounges in Chicago before we moved. And it was just like so funny because like the gaming, oh my goodness, the gaming culture from like when I was a kid versus like what it is now is like worlds different, you know, like, oh my goodness. Okay, that was really bad. I was really hoping to get the spread gun. I was talking too much as I was trying to do it. I only have 2 lives too. Ooh, this is gonna be rough. Not impossible. So I'll probably get a 1-up. I'll probably get a 1-up at some point, maybe before the boss. Maybe not. I can't remember. Having this pea shooter though is the worst in this game. Especially when you know that like you should have the spread gun at this point. Oh my goodness. For those of you that didn't know how to do that, oh my goodness. I remember when I first played that part and I was like, oh my goodness. That's like disaster written all over it. And I always got to remember that there's 2 of these guys. So, all right, there's another one right here. Okay, cool. So I'm going to try to run and I'm going to be pressing this button as fast as I possibly can. Oh, yes. Yes, all right, it worked out. You got to have faith there. All right, so I'm at 1840. Ooh, the pizza's looking a little crispy. So I better hurry up and get through this level, through the stage, right? And again, I cannot eat the pizza until I'm done with the game. So even if I die here, I gotta eat at least one piece of crispy burnt pizza. Oof. I should be getting okay, this is gonna be tough without the spread gun. Oh my goodness. What in the world am I getting myself into? I'm about to get the spread gun at this bridge though. Well, hopefully get it if I'm skilled enough. Yes, spray gun, you are such a savior in this stage, especially. All right, I should be good now. Cross your fingers. As you can tell, like I'm a little bit rusty at this game, and I have actually run through this game deathless and actually zero hit as well. There's technically a difference between zero hit and deathless. Like, you know, zero hit is, well, not getting hit at all, because you can technically get hit and not die in this. And you're probably like, well, Steve, like, where in the world do you get hit in this game and not die? And it's those electric fences and the bases. Like, technically, I think that actually, that's a great question for anyone out there that's much smarter than I am. Do those fences, electric fences, actually hurt you? I actually don't know. I don't know if they actually hurt you, but they definitely look like they hurt you. So in my book, I count that as a hit. I don't know. I guess technically it's not a hit if it doesn't hurt you, but oh, speaking of getting hurt. Okay, so this is going to be something else, huh? All right, I got rid of 2 of them. That's the trick. All right, should be good. It should be good. Ah! All right, I'm gonna go grab the pizza. I'll be right back. I finally beat the game. All right, I am back. Yes, so let me just recap really quickly for anyone who may watch this later or is just tuning in now. I just went through the 3rd pizza bake speedrun of all time. This is the 3rd time I've done it. I've been the only person that I've known of that has done this before. The first time was a colossal failure. The second time was a lot more successful. I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, it's a little crispy, but it's still super edible, right? Like, and that's the fun part about it is that, like, this is a challenge, right? Like, who doesn't like eating pizza on a Friday? Who doesn't like playing video games on a Friday, right? Like, I mean, put those 2 things together add some fun, add some challenge. Go buy yourself a $10 delicious frozen pizza. You know, set up your NES or whatever game you want to play, because you could technically do this with a lot of different games, right? And then have your own pizza bake speed run. I challenge you. Oh, I see my dogs now. That's hilarious. So Alfie and Leia are in there. They're trying to get at the pizza. That's so funny. And then there's my wife too. So as promised, I'm going to eat this whole slice. Even if this was burnt to a crisp, I would still force myself to eat this. But as you can see, that it's pretty, you know, not bad at all. Like, I'm gonna obviously enjoy this. I love pizza. I also love, you know, I'm not sponsored by them at all. In fact, but they actually did send me a few free pizzas a while back when I did the pizza bake speedrun challenge a while ago. It's like my wife's giving my dog Leia a treat. She's doing tricks for the camera there. That's amazing. So I had so much fun doing this. I think I'm going to start doing this like every Friday. Honestly, this is such a great way to end a week. It's pretty quick, right? Like, you know, well, hopefully, unless I mess up, it's not going to be longer than like 20 minutes. I guess technically, if I wanted to do a longer game, I could like go and get a deep dish pizza to cook or something, and that would be like, you know, what, 30, 35, 40 minutes or something like that. So there's all different kinds of ways we could do this. So now the question becomes, what pizza or what pizza am I gonna do next Friday? Is it gonna be the same pizza? And what game am I gonna play? So make sure to comment below what game you think I should play, and also what kind of pizza I should bake at the same time. So I think I'm officially gonna start this as a tradition on Fridays. It's just a fun way to download from the week, eat some pizza, and play one of my favorite games. So maybe next week, you know, so far I've done Double Dragon 2 twice. I've done this game now with the Pizza Bake Speedrun once, so maybe next week I'll either try this game again, or maybe I'll do like Super Mario Bros. 1 or maybe 3 or something, you know. I guess I have to also realize that it has to be a game that I can realistically beat too. Like, there's so many Nintendo hard games out there that maybe I'd have to pick like Super Mario Bros. 3 and then like use warp whistles or something, because there's no way. Unless I was baking like a casserole, like a 3-hour casserole or something. Or I was much better at speedrunning that game. So anyways, I'm going to enjoy my pizza now. Don't worry, guys. I love pizza, and this is not burnt at all. So you can have full confidence that I'm going to eat all of this. There's no worries there. I would eat it on camera if it was super burnt, or at least show you guys my first couple of bites, just to make sure I'm running through and staying true to my promise. But don't worry, guys, this is delicious pizza, and I'm probably going to eat all the rest of it. So with that, thank you so much for watching this right now. If you don't already subscribe to our YouTube channel, make sure to do it, Chicago Retro Gamer. We put out awesome reviews, compilations, and cool stuff like this, where we really try to have a lot of fun with the community. So if you have a good idea for the Pizza Bake Speed Challenge, either on a specific type of pizza to use or a specific game to use, comment below, let me know. Or if you try your own Pizza Bake Speed Challenge, tag me in it. Like, show me what's up, show me your skills, right? But with that, I hope you guys all have a great rest of your weekend. Thanks for tuning in, and just remember, damn, it feels good to be a gamer. All right, peace out, you guys.